Hello and welcome people back to the last stretch of Koudelka, which I don't mean this is the last episode, but we begin from the point of no return. Yeah.
Where everything's on fire. Quick,
Yeah,
walk into the fire.
The church is on 4 frames by second fire, so we just can't go there.
Why not?
Because the camera angles are very uncooperative in this place.
I noticed.
Yeah, and basically, most encounters in here have boss battle music. There are also certain encounters that are just normal. One particular one that's important to take into keep in mind. If you for some reason did not pick up the pendant from the fountain in on the monastery grounds, I believe it's either only random encounter or just one of the random encounters here is going to drop one for you. If you haven't picked it up, you just find a black cat. This is because otherwise you simply will not be able to complete the game if you don't have the pendant.
How did that miss?
I believe they are simply completely resistant to it.
I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. They're vines, but still. So why are the roots of the Tree of Life alive and attacking you anyway? I mean, all you're doing is setting its house on fire. There's no reason to get upset.
Well, they got pissed off because I basically ruined their source of life. The cauldron.
You didn't flush after you put the arm in, did you? Terrible.
No, it all started gargling with malice and stuff.
So you're like, I ain't touching that.
Nah. And again, people, you can actually like the malice has almost the exact same appearance as it does in the later games. Which in this one it's not even named, but it's, you know, continuity.
I would like for my games that are in a continuity to have continuity.
You know, not like certain games that also have hearts in them and in the title.
Yeah. Wow. Is it still alive? No. Okay. It just took a while to die. Had to load its death animation.
Exactly. Had to show it dying and then show it finishing dying. And then load everything back in.
And then upgrade your luck stat.
Never.
Why? You always like hover over it just to get my hopes up.
No, I only do it by accident. And
Yeah,
every
right.
single encounter here drops those idols that similar to those that we got from the gargoyle.
So you eat them.
Yeah, basically. It's weird because the description of them says increases users whatever. But what you have to do, you have to eat them or something.
Yeah, you eat them. I like how you literally have not changed Koudelka or James's weapons
Yeah.
since the beginning of the game.
I was actually going to mention that. Simply because it's... I think this may be one of those encounters that drops it. It's either a black cat or a sexy cat lady. It's a cat thing that drops them. Just keep that in mind.
Just kill a bunch of cats. Just kill the cats.
I mean, it's random encounters. You can't really choose, and you can't really even affect what you drop from them. What you get from them,
Now
actually.
that's dead.
Yeah, but there is really, unless you really look or like have particular knowledge that these sorts of enemies drop something, which I didn't bother to check. It's those are the best finds you will find. There are just very few weapons that actually give magical stats.
My God, navigating this place.
It's not god awful, but it could be better. I don't really need to press at random points in order to advance. It's just not necessary. And here is something more interesting, actually. That vine on the back actually has Patrick on it.
How? We blew his ass up.
Well, no, we didn't blow him up. We just set everything on fire.
I get that, but like he should
That
be
one
like toast. Literally.
That one is special. I think this one is also a little bit tougher.
And this is just some random encounter you can get.
No. This counts as a boss, technically.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like.
No, because you get the boss music and everything. Or at least I believe. I believe it is like that because. Yeah, I played this game twice and I remember those encounters happening every single time.
You know, for bosses though, they go down like just nothing.
Yeah, and they don't do anything.
Seriously.
It's what you get from
Real life
investing
is
correctly into stats.
You know, I theorize that this tree of life is the same thing as the IFA tree from FF9, so these two games are in continuity with each other.
No,
What do you mean no?
I don't allow that.
Why not?
Well, Tree of Life appears in many things.
Shh.
This is just a similar concept.
Are you telling me you wouldn't want a Koudelka and Final Fantasy IX crossover?
Oh, okay. I didn't exactly hear you which Final Fantasy you meant. I
Yeah.
don't have anything against 9.
Yeah, there you go. See, it all works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just use it on Edward.
Just keep eating.
Strength Idol, the exact same thing we got from the freaking gargoyle.
Well, you see, his was special because it came from a gargoyle.
It still gives 3 fucking points. Less than a fucking level up.
They're like mini level ups for kids. So why are we climbing to the top of the burning building? Out of curiosity.
Well, you remember from that cutscene, we've seen that the top of the Tree of Life was in this place, on the top.
Yeah.
And now,
Let's drop down into the fire.
and now I'm doing something incredibly stupid.
Oh,
I wasn't actually sure
What are you doing?
this was going to work, but in the end it did. First, you need to, the pendant. How it works with the pendant, you need to have it at the very least in your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
If you have it equipped or in your inventory, you're gonna be getting a good
No,
ending,
don't
but
do it, you fuck!
But if you do this, it's gonna be interesting.
Like, what? You're like 5 steps from the final cutscene, and then you're like, a pendant, let's toss it in the fucking fire. Don't do that. I fucking called it.
Magnificent, wasn't it?
Fucking called it.
Yeah, so this is what happens if you don't actually have the pendant on you. The next episode, we're going to see what happens if you do.